What's going on, folks? Y'all on the air with VA3EWV lunchtime edition. It's around 2:27 p.m. Monday. It's a nice sunny day outside. Last week I told you guys that I found out that we actually had an exposed parking garage at work here in downtown Ottawa on Elkin Street. So I'm up on the rooftop right now. I have my radio down here. I hope, well, it might turn the screen if I show you the radio, but anyway, well, let me see if I could do it. Have the radio down here. I'll just turn it. What's up there, Bob? Shit. So here's my radio. I have my glove under it holding it up, so that's the little cubby hole there. So there's my AnyTone radio with my microphone there. Today I brought my handy talkie, and I also brought my Bluetooth thing for the AnyTone. This actually is a Bluetooth. It looks like a handy talkie, but it's not. This is the Bluetooth controller for that radio. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of the car and stretch my legs, because, you know, when wintertime comes, I don't do nothing. I only gain like about 50,000 pounds during the wintertime. But we're going to get out the car here. So the radio's on in the car. Now I'm outside the car getting my camera all situated here. All right, Bob, how was your weekend? See, I got my little new hat there, Bob. Come on. Shit. So, we're here in DTO, downtown Outaouais. Like I said, I'm up on the, well, so I thought it was like, it says A through K, but I found out that a lot of the letters are missing. So this is 10 floors up. So I'm on the 10th floor of the building. And have all these buildings around me, so I don't know how that's going to work with the EO recording and stuff. So where am I at now? As I look down the street there. So as you can see, I'm pretty far up. So that way is the courthouse. I can see the courthouse, the side of the building there. So that's the courthouse right there. So I'm up here on the 10th floor. My car is dirty as heck, but my car is here. So one of the guys keeps telling me, wow, man, you have a good copy on you, because I talk on Simplex almost every day now on national calling frequency. And the guy's like, what antenna are you using? How do you have that mounted if your roof is all glass? Anyway, first off, I got my follow me, and my camera's trying to go there right now. So this is my YouTube channel. So I actually have people that pull up behind me, and I've seen them at the grocery stores and stuff like that taking pictures of my YouTube channel. My wife made that for me. Sassy Designs. There's my Facebook, so people can follow me on Facebook, because I got it going on like that. There's the national calling frequency right there, and for UHF, and I actually get people talking to me, so that's all fun. So they said, oh, your car looks like a porcupine. So anyway, here's my old 220 antenna, because I have a 220 radio. By itself, it does 50 watts, I think. No, it does 30 watts. So that's the antenna for the 220. It works really well. This is my CB antenna, the K40. It's always been a good antenna for me, no matter what. So there's the K40 antenna right there. So I use that every morning coming into town too. And then the antenna that everybody says does a good job, this is that little antenna there, and it's got a little weird look to it. You can see it. So nobody's quite seen an antenna like that. You can see it. It's dirty too from all the salt and stuff like that. But what I'll do now is quit yakking and see if I can't get anybody on the radio. That's what I'm going to try to do now. So I'm going to sit this down. It's not too tall there. Turn the camera around here. So now I got the camera turned around. So y'all can see my new jacket there. Come on. Anyway, I'm going to turn this little bad boy on now. Just going to power it up. So it's powering up now. Of course, you're not going to be able to see it. Watch. Go this way. So it's powering up. Maybe I should be in the shade. It says checking data. So it's checking data now. And then it'll connect to the radio there. And once it connects to the radio inside, it'll actually switch from the radio inside and it'll come on to the outside there. And it kind of does it by itself. So now it just connected. So this is now connected. Oh, wow, eh? So now this is connected inside. So I can do volume. I can change the frequencies just like it's in the car there. So on my Cornwall commute, I have the national calling frequency in there now. So I'm going to key up the radio there and see if I cannot get someone on national calling frequency. And this is, I'm doing this remotely from my my thing here. So let me see which one. I hope I'm on the bottom one. Let's see here. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV mobile. You can also do volume up and down here too. So I have the volume set now. So I'm doing the volume up and down. This is pretty cool that you can have your radio there, and I think I can get about 30 feet on here, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty good. So all I'm doing now is just trying to get someone on here. Let's see what to do. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV testing. So that's VE2CRA right there. Okay. Let's see if we can go to national calling frequency now. See if we can reach someone on that. So it's very sunny out here, so let's see, here we go. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV mobile. Let's see what happens. I wonder how far I can go before this loses Bluetooth connectivity too. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV mobile. I'm sitting out here with my selfie stick. I know I'm looking pretty fly for a black guy, you know. So I'm still connected to it. The car is behind me there. You can see with the door open. I'm still connected to Bluetooth. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV testing. Well, at least I can test this, even if I don't get anybody. I know that I am this many steps away from my car. I'm still connected via Bluetooth. Not getting anybody on national calling frequency. Let's see if I can get anybody on the VE2CRA repeater. This is pretty, this little thing is pretty nice. I like it. That it's so convenient. Let's see. God knows Gatineau in here. Covey Hill. There's Gatineau. Let me see if I can even. Oh, that's Gatineau. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Well, I'm still connected to the radio, so that's a good thing. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. I am going through my zones and not going through. So let me go back to Cornwall Commute, because that's what I named it. Okay, now I'm back to Cornwall Commute. I pressed the button at the top. It says up and down now. So now I can go through the different ones. Here we go. So that's Quebec, VE2REX. There's Gatineau repeater. Let me see if I can key up Gatineau repeater. What's going on, Stacy? I'm just playing around on my lunch break. That's what folks do here. Trying to get somebody on the air. I might have to take a phone call and get somebody on the air. Because this is wow, the wind's blowing up here. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the wind's definitely doing this thing up here. Okay, let's see if I can get to Gatineau. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Oh, something's happening. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Nobody in Quebec wants to talk to me, that's okay. You're allowed. Let's try the other Gatineau repeater. Oh! Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Okay, VE2CRE. No, VE2REA. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV Ernest mobile. Nobody in Quebec wants to talk to me. National calling frequency, here we go. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor mobile. What's Stacy saying? Hey, yeah, that's what. Hey, look, if I could have got EMWV to 3, I would have got it, but I couldn't. Okay, nobody on national calling frequency. Well, this is gonna. Oh, I've never tried UHF. Let's see what happens on UHF. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Okay, Chelsea. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Okay. The repeater keyed up, so at least I'm getting to the repeater. Well, this might be a short video today, but that's okay. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor mobile. I don't know why I have 2 Chelsea repeaters in here. Let's just check. VA3EWV mobile. Now there's always someone out there listening, let me tell you that. People get their licenses all day long and they sit around and listen. They're voyeurs, I know it. Probably in real life too, you know. Instead of looking through people's windows, they're listening on the radios. Woo! Anyway. Let me leave those windows. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, hitting that Quebec repeater. Gatineau looks like it has DMR. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV. Listening. Okay, so I got into Gatineau's DMR repeater on Worldwide 1. So let's see if we can get anybody from Worldwide out here. Gatineau ROA repeater on DMR. So this is Stacy DMR. It's like you can talk to anybody in the world. So let's see if someone comes back to me. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor mobile. Okay. Uh-oh, wrong button. Let's try the next one. Local 991. Okay, let's try 91. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor mobile. So on DMR they call it talk group. So now I'm trying to talk to a talk group. Let's see if we can get anybody on the talk group. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor mobile. Listening. So what I like about this as well is that I can see the time, the date, which is really handy. So talk group 91, there's nobody on there. Let's see 302. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor mobile. Listening. So this is talk group 302. Okay, 3022, let's try that. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor on talk group 2281. Anybody on the group? (3026, 3027). Okay, this is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor talk group. Anyone on the talk group? Over. Man, today it's coming out to be a dud. I hope there's people out there on the drive at 5, because I'll be talking to my doggone self if that's the case. Wow. 3022. 3. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor on talk group 30223. Anyone have a copy? Over. Nope. Okay. Let's change it up a bit here. Okay, Cornwall Community again, over Chelsea repeater. Let's give it a try. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV mobile. Listening. You know, I guess it's like fishing. Sometimes you might get a bite, and sometimes you may not. Today we're not getting any bites, but at least I got to test this little thing here that's connected to the radio inside the car there. And let me just turn this around so you can kind of see. It's a little junky, but it'll get all squared away once it warms up a bit. But there's my CV radio here. Get that turned on, channel 20. So that's the CB radio here. My 220 radio here. So CB 220, and then the other, and as you see it says external. Well, if you can see that I'm turning the camera, it doesn't like that. What's up there, Hunter? Let's see if we can raise anybody on 20. That's pretty noisy. I'll turn up the squelch. Break for a radio check. Break for a radio check. 959 Ratchet. Are we trying? So I'm just trying to get somebody on the CB radio on channel 20 there. Break for a radio check. Break for a radio check. 959 the Ratchet. Are we trying? It's noisy.
410.
Okay, there's someone on 28.
I guess all these guys are on that Pal Talk still. I didn't even know that thing was still going.
They're talking about Pal Talk. That is funny. I used to be on Pal Talk.
I think I got kicked off of there or something.
That's hilarious. Well, let's try 19 in the capital. Let's see if anybody's on channel 19 in the nation's capital. Victor Alpha. This is we're on the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Break for radio check. Break for radio check. 959 Ratchet. Are we trying? Let's see if anybody's on 19. Oh. Okay. A break for a radio check. 959 Ratchet. Are we trying? Yeah, go ahead. What's your handle? Did you say firecracker or wildcracker? A break for a radio check. Break for a radio check. 959 Ratchet. Are we trying? So 20, locally to Cornwall, people are on 20 a lot. You're never going to get anything on channel 6, I can tell you that now. You have to have fire in the wire for that. Some fire in the wire. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go back to one more last time before I have to go back in. My break's going to be over in, well, right at 3, so I got 9 more minutes to be out here playing around. Hunter, what you up to today? I'm high atop the 160 Elgin Street. I have my little external Bluetooth speaker out here. It's cold up here, man. The wind is blowing hard. Let's see if I can get on anybody on VA2CRA before this day ends. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV listening. I usually get Jonathan on the national calling frequency, but I don't hear him today. Try one more time. My eyes are watering like no tomorrow with this wind on me. Holy cannoli. Let's see how far I can get before I lose Bluetooth. So the car's here behind me. So let's see how far I can go before it says it can't connect. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV mobile. So how far am I now? Well, that's not far. So at least Bluetooth is connected to there. That's pretty awesome. Let's keep on rolling. Let's see what happens. The car is there still. Oh, so if I get to the edge of the building, I get no device detected or no device connected. We can't see that because of the LC. No device detected. So I get to here. So at the edge of the building, I get no device detected. So I don't know how many feet that is. Maybe I'll bring a measuring tape with me next time just to see. My eyes are watering like this. Oh my God, the wind's just killing me. All right, here we go. So we still get no device detected. So I don't know how many feet that is. I'll bring the measuring tape tomorrow and see how many feet I can go. But that's still great, because if I'm in the car and something happens, I can at least be however that is from. Well, basically I'm parked at the one edge of the building. Here, my car is actually right in line with this edge of the building. So I can actually walk to the other edge of the building before the Bluetooth kicks out. So that's not bad. And look, it just connects right by itself. So the moment I get back in range, it just reconnects. So that's pretty cool. Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV. Listening. Okay, folks, so we didn't get to talking about it on lunchtime. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Thanks for the comeback. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. What's your call sign one more time? Victor Alpha 3 Zulu Tango Foxtrot. Thank you so much for the QSO there and the check-in. I think I have to get my volume adjusted. I'm using a Bluetooth handset that connects to my AnyTone. Did you hear me right away, or you've heard me before? Over.
Didn't hear you back. Hearing you okay now. You're a little bit light. I'm in Stittsville, so not sure where you are. You're only coming in at about probably at 5 on the meter here. Back to you.
Thanks for that. I just noticed that everything's about trial and error, and radio. I was testing my Bluetooth, my handheld Bluetooth for my AnyTone there. I don't know how many feet I can get away from the car, but I've just noticed that even though I'm controlling the radio, the radio remotely, I had the volume halfway down, so that was mistake number one. Mistake number two, I had the volume coming through the radio and not through my Bluetooth, because I remember there's a setting that you can tell to go through the handset or the radio or both. So it looks like I have it set to go through the radio in the car. Over.
Oh yeah, QSL. Well, the first time I went to respond to you, I almost forgot to change and make sure I was on the right transmit side, because I'm listening. I've got a dual banner here, and one's on the call frequency and one's on a D-star frequency. And, I picked it up and I was transmitted on the D-star, and then realized my mistake before I hit the button and switched it over and then responded. So yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Well, I'm a fairly new ham as well. Again, I'd like to thanks for the QSO. My name is Ernest. I'm from St. Andrews, West Ontario. I'm sitting here 10 floors up at 160 Elgin, across from the City Hall, and I'm just in my car there and talking off the AnyTone D578UV Plus on the little antenna I have mounted on my luggage rack there. it seems to do pretty good. I might have done better. Well, I'm in between all these buildings. I don't know how that all works, but I usually talk to VA3EWV here on Simplex, so it's nice getting a QSO for you. Of course, I have nothing to write anything down with, so that's a big mistake too. But if you could, I do have a QRZ page. There is a little message thing I found this morning. You can just leave a message. So if you can, and I also have my email there too on QRZ. Do you use QRZ over?
Yeah, QSO, I do use QRZ. And let me just confirm your call sign here, because your audio is a little bit muffled. I'm not sure if that's something to do with going through the Bluetooth or whatnot, but I've got down Victor Echo 3, India Whiskey Victor. So please correct me if I'm wrong on that, and then I'll pop on over to your QRZ page.
QSL is Victor Alpha 3. And that may be my fault, because since I got my call sign, I always say VE3. I don't know why. But it's Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. So VA3EWV, over.
All right, QSL, I got that corrected. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Roger that, Ernest. My name is Jeremy here, and I just realized today I've been licensed for 11 years.
Successful, that's no big deal. It's not a one and done. They're popping a new one open in September, right? So you could do a lot of stuff and get hands-on and all that, you know, take the first round, then go for a second round. It took me 7 tries to even just get my basic. And what I love about it is when I got my score, I scored a 7.3. So that's pretty, I was like, awesome. 7.3, that's awesome. So I'm like, I'll take it, right? So I celebrated with that. Anyway, the lunch break is over. I got 2 minutes to get back to my desk. It's been great talking to you. So you'll see my email there, VE3, oh my God, see, I did it again. VA3EWV at myrac.ca or whatever it is. So if you could just send me an email there, that'll be great. Then I'll try to put you down for a QSO on 146.520 at, let's just say it's 3 o'clock, whatever that is, UTC. And then I'll have you in the book there for a QSO, over.
All right, QSL Ernest, I'll definitely do that for you. And I guess you got to hit back
hey,
to
Ron.
the 7.3. Good chat with you. And things seem to be working pretty good on your setup there. Back to you.
Okay, no problem. So when I get back at home, I'll spend another hour or 2 trying to get the thing to talk on the handset instead of in the car. Because it does me no good to be walking around with the Bluetooth thing that's coming out the car. But it's kind of cool that I can find out it does that. Anyway, 7.3 to you there. And I'll be signing off. VA3EWV, we're clear. All right, folks. So that was the problem there. Hey, Ron. So the problem was the speaker is connected to the was programming through the car. So figure that out. So tomorrow when I'm in, I'll try getting that thing right. So that was not just a dud there. So that's good. Caught him at the end there, which was pretty good. The old lunch break is over. I didn't eat lunch. I was on the radio the whole time. So that's that. I'll see you guys on the drive at 5 home. I'll be hitting national calling frequency on the way home, followed by VE2CRA, followed by Moose Creek, followed by VE3PGC. And I had to stay 20 minutes later today because there was a car wreck on the way here. So I have to stay 20 minutes later. So when I leave at 5, I get home at 6:15 and I scramble to get everything moved over into the house because I do a net on Monday nights. So I'm going to really be pressed for time tonight. So I have to head straight home and get on it. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day.